I remember it all very well. Looking back, it was the summer I turned 18. We lived in a one-room run-down shack on the outskirts of New Orleans. We didn't have money for food or rent, to say the least. We were hard-pressed, and Mama spent every last penny we had to buy me a dancing dress. Well, Mama washed and combed and curled my hair, and then she painted my eyes and lips. Then I stepped into a satin dancing dress that had a split from the side, clean up to my hip. It was red velvet trimming and it fit me good. Standing back from the looking glass, there stood a woman or a half-grown kid. It stood. She said, "Here's your one chance, fancy, don't let me down." She said, "Here's your one chance, fancy, don't let me down." Mama dried a little bit of perfume on my neck and she kissed my cheek. And I saw the tears welling up in her troubled eyes as she started to speak. She looked at her pitiful shack and then she looked at me and took a ragged breath. She says, "Your pa's runned off and I'm real sick and the baby's gonna starve to death." She handed me a heart-shaped locket that said that thine own self be true. And I shivered as I watched the roach crawl across the toe of my high-heel shoe. It sounded like somebody else who was talking, asking, "Mama, what do I do?" She said, "Just be nice to the gentleman, fancy, they'll be nice to you." She said, "Here's your one chance, fancy, don't let me down. Here's your one chance, fancy, don't let me down. Forgive me for what I do, but if you want out, well, it's up to you. Now don't let me down now, your mama's gonna move you uptown." That was the last time I saw my mama, and I left that rickety shack. The welfare people came and took the baby. Mama died and I ain't been back. But the wheels of fate had started to turn, and for me there was no way out. Wasn't very long till I knew exactly what my mama been talking about. I knew what I had to do when I made myself this solemn vow. I was gonna be a lady someday, though I didn't know when or how. But I couldn't see spending the rest of my life with my head hung down in shame. You know, I might have been born just plain white trash, but fancy wasn't my name. She said, "Here's your one chance, fancy, don't let me down. Here's your one chance, fancy, don't let me down." Well, long after another lovely man took me hitting off the streets. 1 week later, I was pouring his tea in a 5-room hotel suite. A John, a king, a congressman, and an occasional aristocrat. And I got me a Georgia mansion and a New York townhouse flat, and I ain't going back. In this world, there's a lot of self-righteous hypocrites that call me bad, and criticize Mama for turning me out, no matter how little we had. Oh, now I ain't had to worry about nothing from now on 15 years. I can still hear the desperation of my poor mama's voice ringing in my ears. Here's your one chance, fancy, don't let me down. Here's your one chance, fancy, don't let me down. Forgive me for what I do, but if you want out, well, it's up to you. Now don't let me down now, your mama's gonna move you uptown. Well, I guess she did.